Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now finally I'm gonna be bringing you rank 4 Ultron gameplay. I actually wanted to showcase this video for quite a while ago and I have been contacted by several people, but there always was an issue either with one thing or the video quality or another thing, but here we are, rank 4 Ultron. I do have I think about 8 clips in total. And we are gonna go through them one by one, and we're gonna check out exactly what this bad boy can do, because in case you did not know, I'm a huge Ultron fan personally. Right, so here we are with Synergy. I do not know the Synergy team here exactly though. However, this is going to be quite a nice and interesting Realm of Legends Winter Soldier takedown. I can promise you that. So here he goes for his first level 2. Keep in mind, he is not running Liquid Courage Double Edge. So this is without your quote-unquote damage masteries. He is not using Liquid Courage Double Edge for this fight. Not that it matters all that much, because as you can see here, the fight's over. The fight is over at this point. So I'm going to pause it here just so it kind of sinks in. It's 40 hits in 40 seconds without Liquid Courage Double Edge. It is one of the fastest takedowns ever. 40 hits in 40 seconds. Just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now we do have a clip here against Omega Red as well in Abyss of Legends. So let's take a look at Ultron here. So he's applying some War Machine pre-fights for some extra jazz. I do not think he necessarily needed the cleanse one, but sure, why not? You only really want the bottom pre-fight specifically for Ultron to increase the debuff duration, but he added all of them, the lot. Right, so let's see how he does against this beefy boy. So he does eat heavy there, not the biggest deal, you know, and the last hit of heavy attack anyways. But as a robot, obviously he doesn't particularly care about it, and that got purified too, by the way, so it's all good. I guess that purified ability came in handy a bit. And it is a bit weird aspect ratio, I must admit, but this is about as good as I could fit it on the screen, as well as I could fit it on the screen. I wonder what device it is, but here we go, the first level 2. And that's kind of the key with Ultron now. For most part, you do want to go pretty much exclusively for your level 2s, unless you are trying to stun lock opponent or you are going to have trouble capitalizing on your heavy attack. Right, so he's trying to find his spacing there to punish Omega Red with a heavy attack of his own, but he dropped heavy attack now because he does need to drop that level 2 before 6 of those degens there expire. As long as he can manage to do that, you know, he gets significant attack boost, and we're gonna see damage, you know, be extremely potent throughout the rest of this fight. As long as you can maintain the fight to be quite aggressive. That's kind of one of the key points with Ultron. You do want the fight to be aggressive, and then you are going to succeed, and then you can do a lot of damage. You can see that there's only 2 degens, but they are ticking for like 2k per tick, and now you're critting for like 16k mediums. And that is exactly the place where you want to be using Ultron. And at this point, we can see that 1/3 of Omega Red's health already has gone to wayside. So it does a good job there, dropping that heavy attack, but unfortunately hadn't refreshed. Now it did, so he get all the extra degens. He had like 7 or 8, which gives you about 350 to 400% damage increase for 14 seconds. And again, the key is to utilize on it and just, you know, get in as much damage, as many hits as you can within those periods of time. So again, so here he is dashing in for it. His heavy attack is refreshed again, and he does not get in the range, however, but here once again he goes with his heavy attack. So he's going up all the way to 8, I believe it was 8 or 9 degens. So again, 300, so about 400% damage in a boost that he gets from using that special attack there. And at this point, Omega Red is already over halfway down. So he's just chipping through it. He's just chipping through it. Obviously, before the fix of his level 3, Ultron would have been done with this fight probably already at this point here. But let's be real, that had to go. That had to go. So now and only now he's done with his first set of charges. However, he did manage to get 60% of Omega's health down within the first set of charges, which, you know, does look quite good for his finishing ability of this fight. So he will definitely be able to finish this fight out without too much of an issues. However, a wait there hinders his plans, which can be extremely frustrating. But on the bright side, at the very least, he did get his damage increase, purifying the degens, so he does benefit from that. Also triggered his regeneration, which is so underrated on Ultron, I feel. Everybody's talking about Ultron's damage and all, but nobody's really mentioning his regeneration potential. And I do believe we're going to have a clip highlighting just that as well. So here he drops his heavy, perfect, baits out a level 2, wonderful, is going to go in for a full combo. Drops the level 2 with 9 degens active. That means 450% damage increase. And here we go. Now we can see that each degen that he lands on Omega Red obviously is going to do a ton of damage. So like Omega is at 18% here. And he's already at 1 and some bars of power. So he is not too far off from being able to refresh his heavy attack as well, which is going to be the strategy that he goes for here again. So parry, medium, heavy. You just need that Omega to use that level 2. If that Omega doesn't use the level 2, then it's going to be a bit of an annoying circumstance where he will have to adjust. He will likely have to go for level 3 in this case, but it's not the biggest deal. Again, a wade nearly kind of trips him up a bit, but that's not the end of the world. So he just drops his level 2 just before he pushes himself to 3 bars of power. You know, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it will have to do for now to finish out the fight. And that Omega Red is at 7%, so he drops heavy, places 8 degens, goes in for a full combo. And now that, you know, at this point he's doing a ton of damage. Even though he did take that heavy attack, the fight is over in under 5 minutes. Or in just in 5 minutes. Let's go to the next one. So we have Ultron against Professor X. What is the title? Ultron being a tank in the room 40. This is to showcase Ultron's healing ability. Now, my Ultron is SIG 20, and I do think that SIG ability is good, but it's not necessarily a tech champion that I'm going to SIG up. However, obviously, if you do rank for this champion, then you do want to SIG it up. And here he makes a mistake, shoots special in the block, and against a 100k opponent, he eats a full combo and regens most of it. That regen back can definitely come in handy and save your face in plenty of different situations. Can appreciate that. Ultron versus Superior Kang. I guess we're going to leave that for later. Now this clip is meant to showcase Ultron healing. So he goes down to 25%. And he's going to go just above 50%, I believe, here. So he goes to 52%. And now he's just below 50%. So he's second regen triggers, and this is like one of the most beautiful things in MCOC from days that are long gone. I remember doing this thing in, you know, year 2 or year 1 of MCOC. I think year 2 of MCOC, where you basically go from 25 to, God knows, 70-some% health, you know, in space of fight. Now we do have another quick Labyrinth of Legends fight. So this is going to be an Old Man Logan solo here. So he does have Magneto House of X pre-fight here, which obviously is quite useful in Labyrinth, just to kind of let you parry stand freely. And it is helpful for plenty of these showcases. Many of these showcases do use that Magneto House of X pre-fight. But let's see exactly how long is it going to take to take down 1.5 million from this Old Man Logan. So here he goes for level 2. And drops a full combo. Those degens are definitely already putting in work. And again, your base idea is just to remain as aggressive as you possibly can and get back up to your level 2s as quickly as you can. So come on, Old Man Logan, drop that level 2, perfect. So he's going to drop his own heavy attack with 5 charges on it, adding 5 degens to opponent, drop your level 2 at 8 charges again. Ideally, hope Old Man Logan does not hold his power at all and drops it immediately, which he kind of did here. Unfortunately, Evade slows you down. These Evades are genuinely annoying in Abyss, aren't they? I absolutely hate when they evade. It's so frustrating at times. So here he's trying to bait out the level 2, so he's going to want to drop his heavy attack before his level 2. Honestly, my strategy with Ultron is a bit different. I often like to drop my heavy attack after I have used the special attack, just to capitalize on that increased bleed damage, and then try to drop another special attack to remove them before they expire, so you can kind of double dip on the damage. But, you know, this is also a very kind of like safe way to benefit from Ultron's damage. I personally often like to let those degens or bleeds put in a bit more work for me at times when you have a convenient fight, when you can be very aggressive. But nonetheless, so this is 97 hits so far, 99 hits. Come on, finish it with medium. So is it exactly 100? No, it's 110 hit takedown in 1 minute and 57. Why not? So this says Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk highlights. Why not? So here he goes for heavy attack with 9 bleeds. So we started this clip at 50% health. So he had like 13 bleeds, I believe there. Oh, that's good. That has to be good. This has to be good. So we started at 50% health, I believe here. So that health has long gone there. Unfortunately, Red Hulk, if that Red Hulk threw that special attack, man, it would have been such an amazing fight. So here at this point, he's at 49% health. You go all the way up to 13 bleeds. Drop a major level 2 with final hit critting for like 30k. And now you yourself crit for like 20k. But look at that bleed damage. Look at that bleed damage. That health is absolutely just disappearing from Red Hulk. That's the most annoying thing sometimes playing Ultron, is when opponents do not throw those special attacks. And here we have seemingly quite long clip. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to show it in its entirety. Besides, you can see Ultron Superior Kang solo on my channel as well. However, as this final fight is going to go, I do want to see the wounded phases though, because that's always quite sexy. I do want to see the wounded phases. So okay, so here we go. TripleU also has a YouTube channel of his own. So I'm going to leave a link to TripleU's YouTube channel in the video description. I'm going to leave a pinned comment to his YouTube channel, but look at that damage, man. Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look great? Where is that Kang's health? Where is that Kang's health? And here is going to be the second phase. 1 second. So here's going to be the second wounded state. Absolutely beautiful. And then we can check out the final, bit of the fight. So in this phase, he gains benefits, I think, per buff. But either way, it's always such a nice view to see the health bar of the opponent completely melt down. Here he is with like, just done. So there he's just, and here he is just in the third wounded phase. Again, just absolutely no health. That health is dripping out. And then we have the last phase now. Just fast forward it here a bit. Restart on the last set of charges. So here he goes. So he awaits that. Wonderful. Counterattacks the parry stun. So now he can't bait out heavy attack or parry stun. He needs to intercept or punish special attack. This is kind of a bit tricky position to be in, but at least he pushed him to about a power, so it's fine. So he can bait out the special. Ultron also, sometimes, if you're not used to that evade can trip you up when you're trying to parry, but sometimes that evade definitely does save you as well. In plenty of cases I have been in situations where that Ultron's evade absolutely does save me. So now he can't punish heavy attack, can't punish special attack, he can just parry stun. Perfect. So avoid that. Punish special attack, wonderful. And now he needs to bait out a special attack, because I believe that was counted as intercept. This one goes a bit to the face. Slight mistake here, but not the biggest deal. Still has his regen here that puts in that self-repair. So now he wants to go for a parry stun. And now he needs either intercept or punish a special attack. And he's going to go in the final phase. This Kang fight was actually quite enjoyable, by the way. I do understand that it is bugged right now, which is super annoying. But when it works, it is quite enjoyable. My overall, the favorite boss in Act 7 still was Gwynmaster. I think Gwynmaster was incredible levels of fun. Okay, so here he starts quickly with a heavy attack, drops a level 2 to cauterize them. And that's gonna be pretty much all she wrote here. We can see that Kang has absolutely no health, no chance. But yes, so TripleU does have a YouTube channel of his own. So I again will leave a link in the pinned comment, video description, everywhere else. Huge thank you to him for submitting this footage. If you sent me Ultron footage and I didn't use it either, we have some quality problems, or I have messaged you, and maybe we're gonna need to record some other clips. But if you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the cool buttons, because I know for a fact I absolutely love good Ultron gameplay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next